It's me, We're back here for the very first time with Ōkami HD. Yes, indeed, my first time ever playing this well-beloved classic, and I'm pumped to get into it, because I know not much about it, except that for the fact that you play as this... so it's not going to do the gameplay preview like it did a moment ago. I know it's all got this cool, like, calligraphy, inked style to it. I know you play as, like, a wolf, who is sort of like the catalyst or, like, incarnation of a goddess named... Amaterasu, something like that. And it looks like this, and you play, so the wolf you play as is not necessarily like that goddess specifically, but you're like an incarnation of them in some sort, and that's basically all I know about it. It's I've heard it compared to Zelda, I think, in that it's kind of like an adventure-y romp with lots of dungeon crawling and adventure and things, and I'm pretty psyched. It's currently not in full screen. Let me try and work that out. Yes, options, good. That's more like it. Loading screen minigames on or off? Of course I want those on. I might change my mind on that later. Oh, right, and this is the other thing I've heard, is that there are some, like, special moves and or spells you pull off by, like, painting, like, doing little calligraphy things of your own, which I don't know how easy that'll be on a stick, but, if I know anything about any other console game I've played, it's that they always put the camera sensitivity way too low. Oh, well, this is for mouse specifically, so I guess it won't help me with my controller, but we'll see how it goes. I don't know if the calligraphy is something I'd like to do more with the mouse rather than the controller, but I guess we're about to find out when we start a new game! Ōkami. Yeah, that's the game we're playing. I was pretty sure anyway, but thanks for confirming it. But I don't know a great deal about the setting, story, or anything like that, so I'm very excited to learn. Story by Hideki Kamiya. Same person behind Bayonetta and some other stuff. Well, I like it so far. Like I said, this calligraphy theme is very prevalent in the game's everything. Long, long ago, a tiny hamlet known as Kamiki lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. Oh, indeed? They had a wolf problem. To satiate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. This doesn't sound like a dark secret to me. That sounds like a dark, prominent social custom that is deeply concerning. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. Until one day when a brave little puppy... When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. That's not the name of the wolf, though, right? That's like a term for what this wolf is? Because I think Amaterasu, which I may be remembering the name of wrong, is the name of the wolf we play as. I think, isn't Shiro or something like that the word for white in Japanese? So maybe that's etymologically related. I think it gets conjugated in ways that I don't understand. Well, it definitely gets conjugated in ways I don't understand. Anyhow, the wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village, and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. But by your tone, I assume it wasn't so. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. The warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by the Shiranui's swift movements. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white-plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. There's gotta be a more polite way to tell someone they're gonna die today than shooting an arrow into their house. Someone's gotta take that down and, like, fix the sign, you know? Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi traveled to the beast's cave in place of his beloved. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, a beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced well into the moonless night. But Orochi's hide was like steel. The blade left nary a scratch. Stainless steel, then. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shiranui, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Bearing its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt toward Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying heads, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. So maybe Shiranui is actually the given name of this particular wolf entity thing. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. Using the celestial brush, I presume, as mentioned in the options menu. As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened claws glistening, a gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow. But Shiranui refused to give in. With its last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Ow! Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary, channeling all his strength into his scarred and battered arms. He leapt ferociously toward Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Damn. Nagi's no joke. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed his eyes and drifted off as if into a slumber. Peace had at last returned to Kamiki village. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. So are we going to be like a descendant or like a ceremonial wolf they use to represent Shiranui, maybe? Nagi's sword was christened Tsukiyomi and placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. Until, however, this is not the end of the story. Oh, that was a cool transition. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shiranri's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. Someone seeking to bring Orochi back, maybe? Is this the legendary sword? Is this Tsukiyomi, the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend. Nothing but a fairy tale. Oh, it sure rumbles the control a lot for something that's only a legend. Ruh-roh! So the sword was like keeping Orochi's spirit here, I guess? That's no good. That's no good at all. In fact, someone might even say that's very bad. I guess we've got our big bad.
Oh, he who seeks power, he who has broken my bonds. Speak the words I wish darkness unto the world.
If I could give some advice, please don't speak those words.
Utter that prayer unto me, and unleash my power.
I like the staying silent. That's a great strat. Don't say those words is what I would have to say about it. Yes, run. Good call. I'm into your stance on the matter. I love the dust clouds coming out from their feet as well. Oh, this game is very stylistically nice so far. I'm very into playing a whole game that looks like this. Oh boy. Well, even if Orochi didn't get the prayer they were hoping for, looks like they still got some of their old power back. No bueno. If I would have to say anything about this, it would be no bueno. My nose is now super itchy. Well, that's good. A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kamiki Village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. So Kamiki is like the last frontier for humanity, I guess, at the moment. So I suppose we'll be sort of like reclaiming influence from Orochi and going to other cities and things. Oh, that's neat. Are you like a tree spirit? Oh, wood sprite Sakuya.
How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom.
Ah, rats, the ancient prophecies of doom. Gotta hate them.
What has transpired to bring about such calamity?
We must act quickly. There is no time to lose.
My power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world.
Amaterasu, now is the time. We have never needed your power
More.
Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. I mean, I'll give it a shot. I still haven't had a tutorial of any kind, so yeah, you're gonna have to bear with me a bit as I, acclimate myself to this whole world, but... yes. Sure. Ōkami Amaterasu.
Such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and the origin of all that is, Amaterasu.
Which I'm probably saying slightly somewhat wrong. In fact, fairly wrong.
How delightful to see that the savior whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demon so many years ago has not changed one bit.
I was always this cute?
Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart.
Oh, hey, likewise, it's nice to not be a statue anymore. I'm tired. Do you have any bones? Maybe a nice little snack? Nice little doggy treat? I'll settle for some peanut butter if you've got a jar somewhere.
Amaterasu, gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country of Nippon. But never have the circumstances have been worse than they are at this very moment. Please, use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. Huh? What's this? Has something stolen its way into my robe? What on earth? You again?
This will be that little spirit thing I saw earlier on the cover.
Ow, ow, ow! Are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing, you sure make a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting. That's all.
Were you napping in my clothes again, Bug?
Buck! I told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I'm a wandering artist. The name's Isun.
Wandering artist. Isun. Hey, well, the UI's taking your side at least.
I'll show you just how great I am, and it won't be long till you're bowing before my great brush.
Ow! I don't think anyone's gonna be bowing to you when you throw stuff in their faces.
Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no?
I am not at liberty to say at the moment.
What's with you, furball? You look kind of down in the dumps.
While as a statue will do that to a person.
Actually, you look kind of familiar. Got it. You look just like that statue of Shiranui.
Did I just... Gross!
Wow, what do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slobber.
Sorry, it was an instinct.
You'll regret messing with the great Isun. Don't make me use my prized sword, Denkumaru, against you.
I wouldn't dream of it. Sorry, you just scared me is all. I get bitey when I get nervous.
Oh, what's that growling sound?
I was hoping you'd tell me that.
And why is it so dark anyway?
Look, I just got here, man.
Oh, great god Amaterasu. I've used all the power I have to protect Kamiki Village. The village lives on. Their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free, and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world.
So they're actually maybe addressing me like more like I am literally the goddess Amaterasu, like reincarnated. So maybe it is a bit more like that, rather than I'm like an envoy or whatever.
The trees returned to normal, huh? That Sakuya girl sure said some weird stuff.
Yeah, she wasn't the only one.
The villager spirits are being kept inside the fruit. So that's the fruit. That girl said that if you cut it down, the village will be restored. But it's awfully high up there. If you don't use some kind of special power, there's no way you're gonna reach it. This darkness is really getting to me too. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap.
So I gathered.
Whee! Look at me go, my dog! Woohoo! Ruff, 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 ruff. Woohoo! Look how high dog jumps! Ow! Ah! Oh, ah! Okay, I went the wrong way. What in the world? There's something blocking the road leading back to the village. Am I still dreaming?
Ow! I wish I was dreaming. That hurt like the dickens. So if I bark, it shows me how much money I've got. And I guess that thing at the top left is my health, meaning I've got 3. I can dig with Y. I can headbutt with square/X. I can jump real high. And I'm not allowed to move the camera at the moment. So I guess we gotta, this hopefully is some kind of special power that will let us cut things from afar.
Where are we? It got awfully quiet all of a sudden. I don't remember any place like this in the village. Well, we better keep our eyes peeled. You can use the right stick to look around. Just changes your point of view. Boy, you really look so helpless. You sure you're gonna be okay?
Like, I don't know. How would I know? When it says this changes my point of view. Oh, okay, I can turn the camera like way above me and stuff. Cool. Oh, wow. The visuals of this are so awesome. I suppose I can't do the options from here, eh? The x-axis of the camera isn't how I like it. Anyway, so so different weapons and stuff. Main weapon and sub-weapon, holy artifacts. All kinds of interesting stuff to bear in mind at the moment. Divine Retribution. Reflector received from Sakuya. Banishes evil with divine power. Right. Well, anyway, we should probably go do the thing they asked us to do, shouldn't we? There's a bark button. This is awesome.
Hold on. That's an origin mirror.
Please say that's a save point.
They say once your reflection appears on its surface, your memories will be stored in the mirror for all eternity.
Sounds like a save point to me.
Well, to put it shortly, you can save your progress here. And let me give you a little advice. You should save a number of game files. That way you can always go back if you get stuck or something.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Is it possible to perma-screw myself?
Gotta be prepared, especially while you're still learning the ropes.
I guess you're right. Well, if you're going to give me the option to save multiple times, then I may as well. I get 30 files. I guess I'll just start with one and save down each time. And if that's so, I'm going to quit the game out and restart it so I can fix the camera. Alright, I changed it from the title screen, but when you load the file, it just reverts all the settings back, so I don't know what that's about. Both of the camera's axes are not how I like them. But maybe I'll get a chance to mess with it later. Interesting, so I've got a logbook here, a journal. Cut down the peach, yes, that's the fruit. This is just the same thing that Isun said to us. Travel tips. There are a few places in this wide world where I have not set foot. My travels have granted me extensive knowledge. Is this the dog saying this? I guess so. I have endeavored to record this knowledge in a series of scrolls. Press X to destroy breakable objects with a tackle. From a tackle, you can initiate a dash with the left stick. Oh, okay. Obstacles can be leapt over by jumping with A. Press it firmly to jump to greater heights. Perform wall jumps. Dashing and wall jumping proves invaluable. To succeed, you must always be fully aware of surroundings. Use the right stick to adjust the camera angle. Yes, I know. At a dissatisfactory axis. This changes the distance. You can look at this for the minimap. Certain areas are inaccessible while you obtain a map. Until you obtain a map, sorry. The preceding tips should be of great value to you on your quest. Righteous knowledge is the wellspring of righteous action. This is the true essence of any adventure. I've often said this. Map, you say? Ah, yes, gotcha. Very pretty map, too. Whee! I love how high I jump. It's probably not going to feel so high later on. So I saw like a black streak in the middle of the screen. Was that my brush, since I wasn't moving it?
Look at all those pots just waiting to be broken. If you bust him, there might be something good inside. Press X to bust him with your head.
Well, I don't have to use my head, but if you say so, hiya!
Way to go, my furry friend. You can do that anytime you see something you can break.
Right. Coins, there's money! Sweet. 50 yen, I'll get myself a stick of gum on the way out. So they were saying if you tackle, then you use left and you can start with a dash? Okay, so like the way you sprint is by attacking first, I guess? Yeah, it looks that way. Then you start going super fast. Neat. Smash, 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 smash. I'll have all your money, all that dosh. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't wait to see this dog buy something from a store.
Weehoo! Ruff!
Yeah, you see as I jump? Oh no, I guess I've just got like a trail of ink behind me and stuff. I was wondering if maybe that was my brush activating. We still don't know how to use that. Or indeed what it does. I've only heard tell of such things.
Well, hold on there, Furball. Get a lot of that. That chest looks mighty tempting.
Is this like stuff belong to us? I mean, I guess maybe they're like offerings to the god Amaterasu, in which case, yeah, they're for us.
Let's go check it out. Getting up that high ought to be a piece of cake. Jump. Then press it again to a wall jump. Make sure you jump real hard so you jump really high.
Sure thing, sure thing.
Yeah.
So I can just like... Oh, you can wall jump up, like straight up. Neat.
I knew you could do it. They say good luck is found in high places.
I don't think they've ever said that.
So keep your eyes peeled. We don't want to miss any treasure.
Well, you're right about that. I certainly wouldn't want to. Bonk! You obtained Holy Bone S. Is it a healing item? Amaterasu's favorite snack. Stores 3 units of solar energy, which I presume to mean health. Neat. Done so from the title screen, I guess? At the pause screen menu? Amaterasu is doing fine. There's no need to use this now. You're right. When you're right, you're right. Just wanted to know how I do use it for later. Sorry for busting that lovely horse. I'm sure someone spent very long on that. The craftsmanship was beautiful. I was smashing it because I was excited, not because I thought it was gross. Your offering pleases me. Bonk, bonk. I'm a benevolent little doggo, I promise. Plus, I don't really know how little I am exactly. I haven't seen a human yet. Broken out bridge.
Looks like the bridge is out. This shouldn't be so hard. Amaterasu, was it? It's kind of long. Mind if I call you Amy? Listen, Amy, ever heard of the spirits of the brush? Good brushwork has its own soul, at least that's what they say. Just watch, it'd take all day to explain. A picture's worth 1,000 words, right?
I mean, I don't think that would have taken that long to explain. The brush makes magic bridges appear. I would have gotten that.
Nice, huh? There's a little technique I've mastered called rejuvenation. It's one of many brush techniques that uses divine power. It's a brush god power that can restore broken or missing things. I've practiced really hard just to master this one technique. But there are 13! Each one is a power of one of the 13 brush gods. Originally, all 13 were a single powerful deity. When the deity died, its power was split into 13 separate gods. And when they all die, there'll be like 325 or something like that. Then it'll get real complicated. The gods now dwell within objects all around us, but god or no god, how could anyone have the power to master all 13?
Oh, I don't know. Look, you're asking questions to the wrong person. I'm sure we won't master all 13. Sounds really hard.
Ruff, 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 ruff.
There's a bark button, I love it. River of the Heavens.
The River of the Heavens? You mean the fabled Stardust River? But I sure don't see anything like that around here. It couldn't be that little puddle over there, could it?
Do you refer to this giant mass of swirling stuff around us? Because you and I have a different definition of puddle in that case. River of the heavens. Right? You are. Bonk! Ooh, there's a little way to go up here. Can I fall off this? I probably shouldn't try. Considering I only seem to have 3 health. There are more jars up here. Sorry. I went to a place and did a thing.
Wow, look at the stars twinkle. I haven't seen such a beautiful nighttime sky in ages. Hey, look! Are those stars forming a pattern, or is it just me?
I don't know. I feel like there's some interpolation going on, but yeah, it seems that way.
There's one missing. Guess I'll just have to draw the missing star.
Right, you restore lost and missing things, right. 1 dot is all that's needed.
Looks like I'm just not ready to draw missing stars.
Oh, you want me to do it? Okay.
I sure spent a heck of a lot of time practicing that.
Right, sure, you want me to draw a star? Is that what you're saying? Like, Wait, sorry, I thought you said A is the...
Well, it's no use just sitting around thinking about it. This time the Great Eastern's gonna put everything he has into it. I know this is the right way to do it.
Oh, X, sorry, wrong button. I pressed A like an idiot. So you want me to draw like a star? Like, and then gorgeous. I mean, it's a bit bigger than the other ones, but I think we can all agree I drew a star in the end. There we go. Perfect. I think that'll do. I think that'll be enough. Oh, I made the spire way too long. Oh, so hold on. It's a bit like Patrick shaped now. Yeah, that'll do, right? Okay, fine. You just want me to put a little dot in the end like you did. You said it was the right way to do it. I should have listened. Boop. The wrong button. Boop. Yay! Oh, it made a real dragon. I was kind of hoping it would just be a nice little constellation we could gaze at for a bit, but never mind. Hi, how's it going? Well, you've got the same patterns on you that I do. Ah, why, if it isn't Mother Amaterasu. I apologize for not contacting you sooner during these long years. Having never forgotten you, I, Yomigami, God of Restoration, have eagerly awaited this day when we could again meet. Well, that's no problem. I mean, I was sleeping as a statue. I didn't reach out either. It's okay. We drifted apart. Happens to friends now and then. While you were away, the 13 spirits of the brush that you once possessed, including myself, have been scattered across this land of men, and now lie in disarray. I became a constellation and managed to survive until now. Good call, because things were not going well down here. The time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the techniques. Your power is what is needed to restore the dried riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of stardust. Well, hey, thanks. No pressure or anything. I appreciate that. I'll just snag that little doohickey there. Power of Restoration. 1 of 13.
Wow! That was Yomigami, the god of rejuvenation!
I know, he introduced himself and everything.
Oh, wait, so you have the power of rejuvenation now? Can you really use it to restore the river of the heavens?
I don't know what a river's shaped like. How do I draw a river?
That would mean you were as good with a brush as yours truly!
Nah, couldn't be true.
Who else could master this incredible god technique?
Well, look, you're asking the wrong person. Yomigami learned how to use rejuvenation. Now that's not the right achievement sound. There we go, I fixed it. Next time we get an achievement, it should play the actual sound we're supposed to hear. There must be some other way to change the settings for this save file specifically. River of the Heavens.
What if drawing some stardust would get the river flowing again? Nah, it's one thing to fix a bridge, but fixing a starry river? There's no way you could pull off a stunt like that.
You're probably right. I should just give up now and we'll just stay here forever. It's the only reasonable conclusion. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, I see. Okay, the game, pauses to do the drawing. Okay, well, that's convenient. I was worried it was going to be really hard to do the drawing. Wait, can I, do it with a mouse? Oh, I can.
Wow!
Oh, God, I'm sorry. I was just messing around with the... I wasn't trying to actually fill any of the river.
A river of stardust? So this really must be the river of the heavens. But what I really want to know is who the heck drew the darn thing?
Oh, no one. Wait, so if I just draw in any old place, can I just draw nonsense? Oh, my God, I can.
Huh? Somebody used a celestial brush technique while I wasn't looking?
Oh, something like that. Yay, I made a cute little face. Whee! Alright, good, let's carry on. Sorry. So I guess I can walk in this part of the river. It rumbles a lot when you go in the water. Is that bad? Anyway, it's probably fine. Get all that out of here. So I guess the idea is that I sort of fill in the river in between here and the next platform so I can actually go there. Splish, splash, river created. Oh yeah, that looks good. Interesting. So it costs like ink to do that, and then it has to fill up again. So I can only do so many of those at once. Oh god, it really just rumbles while you are in the water. Do I have like limited air and stuff? She seems like she's having we seem like we're having a hard time getting through this river. Ugh. I don't like the swimming. The swimming makes me very nervous. Is there anything else I could swim to if I just made some more river around here? I'm not sure. Anyhow. There's a chest in the middle, and some more vases to be smashed!
No, hey, whoa, you're leaving the money behind! Whoa! You just gonna ignore that treasure chest? Dude, I wasn't even close to it. You'll end up in the poorhouse if you overlook stuff like that. Bro, I was over this way with you, but you lost us the money!
Oh no, it's still here. Oh, thank goodness. Yonk! You obtained Astral Pouch. I was just saying I wanted one of those.
Look what you found, Furball! This astral pouch here is amazing. It can swallow up lots of food. Then, when it's full, it can revive its owner if he or she dies. Let's start feeding with whatever food we can find around here.
Oh, cool. Right, so solar energy displays Amaterasu's life energy. Ink pot displays the amount of ink on hand. Astral pouch saves you from death if full. Handy pouch for holding coins. I don't understand yet what 50, 50, 300, and 150 mean. So could I, like, stow this into the pouch? Or is it not that kind of food? You have only one weapon now. You are unable to change it. Ah, and these will be all the different brush gods. We've got rejuvenation, and there are a bunch more to get. Looks like more than 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Someone's not being straight with us here. That's a handy little thing, though. Bonk! Bonk! You consumed apple. Oh, like normal people food and not dog bones. I see. Nectar-filled sour apple. Fills astral pouch a little bit. Nice. Yonk! You consumed peach. Oh, so I just eat these things, I see. Juicy and fragrant peach. Fills astral pouch a little bit. So is the astral pouch, like, in my stomach now? That's concerning. You consumed orange. Orange with sharp citrus taste. Fills astral pouch a bit. So it says 3 now. How many does it need to fill it? To full? 10 or so? Inject. Meaning what? Through we go. Ow! I bonked my noggin on a wall. Anyway, we're going through. Ooh, sure is pretty up here. Well, with any luck, when we get to the top of this will bring us out to that, where that big old fruit was hanging from the tree. I suppose you need a bit more than an apple to restore a whole village. If you run for a while, you start sprinting. Neat. Is this... Oh, it's not one of those really beautifully crafted horse things. Sorry about this. Yeah. Wow, this one's a little sturdier than some of the other ones. Sorry about this. I blonk! Again, the craftsmanship is just gorgeous. It's just that I need the money. I'm broke as gods go. Anyone know of a cheap motel around these parts? Being a statue for a long time will make someone yearn for a bed. Anyway, wow. Sure is pretty around here. If only I could turn the camera the right way. Splish. Oh, I thought I was going to end up in the water. Treasure is mine! And it be a stray bead. Find all these scattered beads and get a special reward. Oh, well, that's not happening. I mean, I'll try. And we may end up doing a 100% run of this game at some point, as we often are wont to do with games we end up enjoying on the channel, which so far I am enjoying this. Fountain of Nagi.
Nagi? What's his name doing here?
Well, I presume someone who is fond of him named a fountain after him soon. It only stands to reason. Bonk! Smash! Smash! Ow! Smash! Smash! No wonder I forgot all the 13 brush techniques. I keep bonking my head on stuff. Ooh, there's a little side path down here. Oh, another beautifully crafted horse thing. I'm so sorry! I wouldn't smash this if the money wasn't inside it. You consumed dumplings. Num 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 num. Doughy balls made from grain. Fills astral pouch a little bit. Oh, dumplings are delicious. They should fill astral pouch considerably. If you were to ask me. Yonk! I could go for a dumpling right now. Oh, nice shrimp dumpling. That would sure set me right. Yonk! Wonk! I'm so hesitant to smash pots in Zelda, but that's because I'm a young boy in that, fearing for the... Oh my god, these things just came back. Do they have more money in them? Oh, yes, they do. But a young boy fearing for the safety of his population. But at this point, the world's already gone to heck. I'm sure these offerings are for me. No one needs this money. I mean, who's going to come back here to get it? Let's be serious here. If we're going to resurrect the town and someone's going to be like, left all my money in jars around the shrine and I can't find it anymore. Do you know what happened to it, doggy?
Is this the legendary shrine? We must be in the cave of Nagi. The legendary hero Nagi is enshrined here. He vanquished evil 100 years ago with the help of the White Wolf Shiranui. First the River of the Heavens and now this place? Where the heck are we, Furball?
I thought you were going to call me Amy.
Boy, this place is a wreck. See? That sword's in really bad shape. The gods sure didn't do much to protect this place.
Is that a time for the sign of the art of the brush of rejuvenation? That's what it's called? The sign of the art of the brush of the rejuvenation. You know the one. If I just pencil in a bit of that there. That's the sword's back.
I knew it! You can handle a brush. Now try again. Draw more carefully. And make sure you're right in front of the statue.
Right. Sorry, you're right. Can't just be lazily brushing from across the world. This magic brush has limits, okay? Bonk, bonk, ow, my head, bonk, bonk, and elk.
Hey, Amy, does Nagi's broken sword there bug you?
I'm getting around to it, all right? There's money around here. You're the one who was worried about us being broke. Oh, all right. Since we're being so impatient, how long do you reckon the sword was, Isun? Was it like a stubby little dagger, or was it like, bam, like a full-on Anduril huge sword? Yeah, it was pretty big.
That really was your brushwork all this time. How'd you get so good? Exactly who are you, anyway?
Amaterasu, mother of all things. You didn't listen to the dragon when he introduced me to you? You were just staring into space?
Hey, there's another constellation. This one looks like,
Pot? Oh, a rat, of course. So you want me to just doink every little star? Oh, sorry, there's only one missing star. My bad, I put it in the wrong spot. I meant to put it there. I forgot I was only supposed to do one of them. Yeah, it's like a rat or something. Oh, it's an angry rat with a big sword. Is yours the power of slicing?
well, if it isn't Mother Amaterasu. It's been a long time, but with all these monsters around, the only place I could hide was in this shrine dedicated to ancient heroes. If there is anything I can do to assist you in your endeavors, I'm at your service. Make good use of this sword, as it was designed to conquer evil.
Thank you! That's pretty big. Do you have a smaller one? No, I mean, thank you. That's very kind of you. Ooh, 2 powers already. We're doing fine, everyone. And with any luck, the achievement noise will actually be right this time.
Hey, that was the god Tatsugami, master of the power slash technique. Wait a minute, if you're getting all these powers, then you're just like that Shiranui. You know, the wolf who fought and died alongside the great Nagi?
Never heard of them.
When Shiranui died, the wolf's power was put into the 13 brush gods. This is crazy. Shiranui and Nagi is just like the legend. Well, anyway, I've never seen his power slash technique myself.
That makes 2 of us.
How about showing your stuff off on that boulder over there? Let me see if you slice it in half by drawing a single line. I won't believe it till I see it.
Okay, sure. Hey-ya! Slash! Oh, cool.
Wow! I didn't think you had it in you, Furball. I'm not even in the same league as you. Guess I really overestimated myself.
Oh, you're selling yourself short there. You've got powers and stuff.
Hey, Furball? Amaterasu. I've made up my mind. If you're Shiranui Reborn, then that means you can master all 13 techniques, right?
Maybe. I don't know, it depends how many dumplings I've got on my person. I'm heckin' hungry. Again, I don't mean to belabor the point, but I was a statue for several years.
In that case, I think I'll tag along until I'm as good as you. Lucky you.
Indeed. Get off.
It's no use trying to change my mind. There's no stopping me once I've made a decision. But enough about me. Now that you mastered the power slash, you can cut down that thing Sakia was talking about.
Oh, right. That whole reason we came in here. You're absolutely right.
Let's go back and give it a shot.
Sure. That's more like it. But I can examine the statue more?
What a magnificent statue. The legendary hero Nagi. I always wanted to draw him.
Neat. So Arrow's telling me to go this way very clearly, but is it possible for me to go down here? No, it's fully a wall. I thought maybe there'd be some loot hidden behind the statue or something. Never mind it. Dash we go! Ah, well, there's something in our way. I guess we better just... wrong button. I guess we better just slash it. Thank you. Oh, yeah, that's better. That's really cool. So is that my main attack? I've also got the tackle, I suppose. Yeah, now that I've seen this, I could definitely go for the calligraphy sensitivity being up a little higher. It's very hard to, like, draw all the way across the screen if I were trying to slash. There are several settings I want to tweak. Ah, that doesn't look good.
What the? Where'd they come from? Whatever. Draw first, ask questions later, right? You know that divine instrument you have on your back? Well, press the X to use its power against them.
Wait, but can I also just, like, cut them in half? Like, hey-ah! Yeah, that's doing something. That's done a number on them, but of course it's running out my ink. Slash! Cool, so that can be used to attack from afar and keep myself safe. Ooh, they drop ink. You obtained ink bottle. Bottle full of ink fills one of Amaterasu's ink pots. Lovely. Oh, Lupine and Divine. Earn a cherry tree rank for each item in the results screen. I didn't even get a chance to look at the results screen. I guess that was because I dealt with that battle fast. So it's much like Bayonetta in that respect. Sorry, I didn't get a chance to look at my score there. That gave me some dosh, though. Doing good in the battles. That's cool. Off we go! Zoom! Zoom! I got the zoomies now! Hee hee! I have a feeling there are going to be more monster fights before the end of this, though. I'd like to see how I fare attacking them with just the X button. I wonder if, does my ink recharge over time? Or do I have, like, a limited amount per battle? Bonk! Yeah, okay, so I can just whack them with swords and stuff.
Look, Amy! Once you've caught them off guard and turned them black and white, they're easy to pray for your brush, no matter how nasty they are.
Grab your brush and give him a power slash. Nah, I think we're fine. I'm just gonna keep whacking him with this. I don't want to waste my ink just yet. Don't even know if it regenerates yet. You should see how bad my bite is. You've seen how bad my bark is. Nice. Time, damage, money. Bonus. Neat. Whee! I'm such a good little dog. That's quite fun. I wonder if maybe, I'm starting to wonder if maybe the art style will make it a little difficult to like read hitboxes and stuff. Oh my god, I trail flowers behind me. I'm so magical and cool. But I guess only time will tell. Let's go cut that thing down and get this village restored, shall we? I'm sure not before we have 1 or 2 more fights in here, but so be it. So I guess I can't really attack in the water. Can I jump and attack? I can only do a little spleeshy jump. Can I brush in the water? So I could fight back in the water if I use my magic brush. That's neat. So draw straight lines to slash, fill things in to rejuvenate. Got it. Wow, there are going to be all kinds of brush techniques. And it's going to be hard to keep them all in my head, especially if there are 15, as it seems to suggest, and not actually only 13. Unless some of them have, like, multiple modes or something, and maybe that's why there are 13 slots. 15, rather. Well, back we go! A lot of these pots restore themselves, so I could be smashing them a bunch for more money as we go, but there'll be a chance to get money. And that is all for now on our first episode of Ōkami, but I'm starting to understand, I think, a little bit what this game is about now. It's running, it's jumping, it's hacking and slashing, it's little magical brush techniques. It's feeling pretty cool so far, and I'm getting more of a sense of the world as well. Totally awesome. I'm gonna see if I can fix the camera sensitivity settings and axes being backwards in between this and the next episode. But otherwise, that's all for now. Next video on the channel is gonna be some more Kingdom Hearts 2, but I'm digging this so far. This is cool. Just the kind of big old adventure romp I've been seeking for a while now. So that's all for now. Thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I'll see you around. Admiral's gonna be out of here now. Peace! It already restores itself. It's gonna make spamming heals even that much easier. As for the secret answer report, maybe now's not the right time to read it, but I kinda want it. Mission. That's neat. Tells him, inspect the absent silhouette. Oh, little side of things, I see. As I say, now is not the time. Now is the time to go save Meg, but I am interested in that.